Welcome to GymCastic, the #1 gymnastics podcast in the universe, the actual fact. We do a podcast every single week and have been doing it for years and years and years. And this week, during the DOA World Championships in 2018, we are doing video watch-alongs. So if you'd like to watch along with our very entertaining commentary where we complain about the world feed the entire time, this is your chance. So we are watching the Olympic Channel recap, which is the world feed recap, and we are going to start at the 5-minute mark. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, start. And when I say start, push your start button and watch along. The link to watch along is in the description of this video. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, start button. Okay.
Yulo Moldauer is our first competitor of the men's floor final. We're talking about men's, you guys.
Men's.
A whole final.
It's a dude day on GymCastic. I know it's not important, and fashion is obviously not important, but this is an artistic sport, and I love his hair so much. I can't get over it.
Bonus points.
Yulo is the defending world all-around medalist. Silver?
He's not in the all-around floor.
On floor, you guys.
We're missing all of his wonderful form.
Oh my
and his
God,
stick
that was
landings,
beautiful.
Jessica.
That was so beautiful.
And he can get into this final.
He did a protonova there.
Even without having a D in the sixes because of the execution.
In my mind, he's a world all-around medalist because Yulo.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Oklahoma, doing college, passing classes, and competing internationally because that's an option.
Are you creating like a dating website profile for Yulo right now?
He has a girlfriend.
Which you know, Jessica has that information on lock.
Yes, I do.
Relationship status of all gymnasts.
Oh,
Nailed
it
it.
sticks. I love how all the guys are pulling into first position to show that their heels are together on floor. I just think it's lovely. It's pretty. It's artistic. I enjoy. Oh, yeah.
Triple full, also stuck. Do you think everyone in this final is going to have a triple full dismount?
Pretty much. Oh, is someone crying over the beauty of his floor routine? Because you should.
Because it's Jessica.
So stoked for him.
Should be the highest execution score in the floor final.
And international world peace happening there on the sidelines because everyone appreciates each other. His gymnastics is just gorgeous. Look at the hair.
Look at I knew that was coming. But also his hair.
And
a man
he's gonna half out.
A man
protonova.
Podkopaiva.
Yeah,
Podkopaiva.
Podkopaiva, not protonova. We're off to a rough start, you guys. It's
Jessica
men.
doesn't even know the difference between Podkopaiva and a protonova now.
Oh my God, this is
Yes,
embarrassing.
it's a man Podkopaiva or a man Kopaiva.
And just a nice little brandy out of that with a nice hollow shape, and now he'll
Little lean.
Pull
Hold
the
that.
heels
Hold
together.
that stick. You didn't see anything.
so gorgeous. I mean, the stickage.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
except for that first pass.
Yeah, you're saluting. Yes, man salute. Now, there's a bit of controversy because it's not controversial. It's dumb, in my personal opinion. You're not supposed to celebrate before you salute, but that's dumb. So if anyone ever got a deduction for that, there would
Canceled.
The
Competition was canceled.
whole audience should rush the floor and throw right up to the FIG table and carry them out in protest on their shoulders, or just like a riot, like how you
like
pick
a riot,
people up.
like mob violence.
Mob violence. That's what I was, but without the violence, just the and the carrying, but without the violence. You know, when they go to get Dracula, like in his castle, and they would come with the pitchforks.
I do remember when I went to get Dracula.
Right,
that time.
like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Deva.
Kenzo
alert. Everyone focus. His girlfriend won the first ever silver medal in the all-around for women in Japan yesterday. He's got a lot to live up to. She was also the defending floor champion. I love how he says thank you before he goes, because Japan, and the speed racer.
Are you going to be able to identify the amount of twists in each of these? Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. You have to tell me how many twists he's doing in all of this.
That was a double. That was a triple double.
Triple double.
That was a 1 into a 2.5. 3.5? 2.5. That was a 2.5 to a 2.5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Quad.
4. Didn't stick it. Who cares? It's Kenzo.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Now he will do a press handstand using his thumbs for balance, which I feel like
kind of lowers than that a little bit. Not so sturdy.
Ugh, and that was a complete poop of a
complete poop of a
of a stag jump. That was just a. But he did a quad, so
yeah.
2.5 to full.
3.5.
3.5?
Right?
Was that a 3.5?
Kenzo doesn't need to do a 2.5.
It's his
We're
relaxed
pretty bad
pass.
at this. And a triple full. So it's 2 triple fulls, 2 for 2 triple full routines.
Maya
enjoys. Sam enjoys.
Sam's like, damn.
Sam might have forgotten how to clap for a second, but maybe his fingies hurt.
Sam looked very nervous after that. Like, oh, I forgot Kenzo's in this final.
I don't think he forgot.
Really good. International
Kenzo.
world peace. Kenzo's amazing. So I wanted to mention when Yulo went, he's overcome a lot this year. He had a back injury. He had the flu. Kenzo. Look at those pointed toes. He crosses a tiny bit at the end. But
he's doing 3 twists.
He's doing 3 twists, you guys. We're not allowed to cross everything like ice skaters because it's gymnastics. No. A little tiny twist, but still the form on that is so good with his feet.
It makes you think it's a triple. Right. I think it's a triple every single time. I'm like, that's probably a triple.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. That's wrong. That was 3.5. That was 3.5.
You guys, Kenzo has a 4.5 twist.
That was a 3.5. Oh, Maya's helping.
Maya's holding him in balance.
Oh, and Zapata is sitting in front of her, who didn't make a floor finals, which is horrible.
Maybe that's what she was doing. She was holding her hands toward his head for like magic vibes,
power.
magic floor final vibes.
Clearly, that was what was happening.
So Kenzo is ahead of Yulo by a lot. Not actually that much, 0.3 for the difficulty difference between them. That's a really close
6-8.
Yeah, because Kenzo has a 6-8 D score, and Yulo's like a point behind him on D. So to be, within a couple tenths is a testament to Yulo's execution.
So Yulo sticking like crazy. Okay, this is
Artem Dolgopyat
of Israel, who got new teeth when he won his floor gold.
Not gold.
He
medaled in this final last year.
On floor last year and spent it on new teeth. So we're very pleased for him.
He has one of the most difficult routines. Not Kenzo D score, but next to Kenzo, he should have one of the highest D scores.
Oh!
1.5 twist.
Front 1.5. That is so hard, and we rarely see that. Damn.
Good control. Pretty good on those first 2 passes. Little slides, but...
Just a double-double. Yeah.
Just a double-double.
Just a double-double. Not
Get
a triple
better
double.
at tumbling.
If you could... 2.5 to double.
That front double. In combination, I felt like his knee might explode in the middle of it, but he got it. He twisted under the ground a little bit, but got it.
I feel like in men's gymnastics, you just have to be basically able to land. You just have to have ligaments that allow you to land with 100% of your motion going. Yeah. You just have to have ligaments that don't tear. And that's how you make it this far in elite gymnastics. Oh, man wipe. Where they did a close-up, because you never do close-ups during gymnastics. Thank you very much.
The only acceptable time to do a close-up is during a man wipe, because nobody want to see that. I don't want to see you go like...
They couldn't even keep up with his face, because he man wiped.
Yeah.
Yay!
Triple full, 3 for 3.
So he didn't even know if he was going to be able to get here. He didn't get his visa until the very last minute, because Israel and security things and Qatar, but he's here. It's happening. We're super stoked for him. It's a huge deal that he medaled last year. Not the first world medalist on floor for Israel. This skill is so freaking hard. He did that out of a front handspring, you guys.
That's why he has like a 6-4 D for this routine. The front full.
So 2.5.
2.5.
A Rudy.
That is always my problem, too, because I'm used to, like, live vlogging women's. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that was probably a 1.5. That was probably 2.5. And I'm like, oh, no, wait, there's an extra twist
more.
that I'm not, like,
I always
accustomed to typing.
I count how many times I see their number on their back.
That's a good way of doing it.
But even then, sometimes it's so hard, as you know from me saying that Kenzo did a 4.5 twist. Sometimes I count too soon when it hasn't gone around all the way yet.
And we don't have to complain about not seeing, like, this shot of the water because there's actually literally no one else going right now.
We can complain about them only showing women in the audience again because that is, once again, what's happening, only showing women.
Yeah. I'm worried that one of these three is dead that we were seeing right then. I feel like someone should check on her and just make sure, like, if you're taking an eyes open nap, that's fine. It's a men's final. We understand. But just, like, is she okay?
So 6-4 difficulty.
Yes. 8-1-6-6 execution.
So he has a higher E
than Kenzo.
Kenzo had a lot of hoppy poos.
Kenzo had a lot of hoppy poos.
How do we feel about that? Japan, smart with the binoculars. I also... Okay. Ahmet Onder. Big deal for Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
He's also... Is he the one that's really good on P-bars?
I mean, he is good at P-bars, but I don't know if it's who you're thinking of.
I think from Turkey.
Double front pike half out.
Ow.
Pike man Kapayeva.
Pike man Kapayeva, very hard. Front double front half.
A little out. That is
questionable.
Maybe out of bounds.
Yeah.
We're unsure from our angle. Can't be sure.
Just a double-double.
Just a pitiful little trash double-double, like a monster.
How could he?
And only a 2.5, not even a 4.5.
Not even a 4.5.
What is wrong with you?
I do enjoy the fakey side pass, though. That's good. Because you can only do a full turn to prone fall. Beautiful.
Jessica has her gold medalist.
Beautiful. Art. Thank you, sir, for the honor of Turkey right there. Oh, put a little artistic gymnastics in, why don't you? Everyone take a lesson from him. Just a full and dismount. He's a little low on this landings.
On a lot of landings. Steps forward.
Amanda Podkapayeva, though, piked is really hard. Most people do that on vault and not on floor, so... That's impressive.
Most people don't do that on vault.
They do
a double front pike half out.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a Risei Guang.
Right.
And
most people don't
do that on vault.
It's a vault.
It
not
is
a thing you do on floor.
It exists. Most people cannot do it.
And even he cannot do it in a piked position on vault.
No.
So that was my ankles. But he
that's
saved
why
it.
Both his ankles are mummified.
Yes.
So they can't explode. Like, even if they explode, it'll stay within the mummification, so no one will know.
Only if you that was so close his tape came off. His tape ripped. That's how hard he landed.
So if your tape goes out of bounds, that's fine.
It's fine. But when your tape rips, your tape was properly tight. And you should also get new tape.
Yeah, so he had to do most of this routine with ripped foot tape.
And he still got through it, and
he
with
still
short
got
landings.
that hug.
And we're just worried that when he takes that off, the mummification spell will be over, and when it hits the oxygen,
it'll just be
his
dust.
bones will go to dust. All right, 7-8-3.
He'll have to do a spell to recompose it, but then it will be evil.
So
it will rampage Egypt.
Evil. So he had only a 6 difficulty.
Yeah.
Even though, damn.
Execution of the 7s, those landings, 13-8-3-3, so he won't medal for this routine.
Clearly, they didn't give him a bonus for his prone man fall.
Because the men's code does not follow the O'Byrne code. I think that's what we've learned.
That's the biggest problem with men's gymnastics. Everybody knows that. Oh, Sam's smiling before he goes. Oh, God. That always makes me worried when he smiles.
You would like Sam to exhibit more pain of a nation before his routines?
Every time he smiles, I don't know. Sometimes he smiles and he makes it, sometimes he doesn't. Come on, Sam. You can do this. We believe in you. You've got this, Sam. Okay. 2.5 to double front, hoppy poo, but
artistically
brings his heels together into first position.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy. 2.5 to front. He's changed a lot of his passes to front landings because Achilles is my thinking about it. Harder to stick, but easier to land without popping your Achilles off.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Which his Achilles, after he tore it, did look like a broom.
I would say it would look like a mop.
Or a mop, yeah. It legit
It was
exploded.
hilarious, and I mean painful, but like
Right.
also really funny to
Like
look at.
crazy when people say it exploded, like that's a
It actually
legit
did
thing.
explode.
All right, so
It
far
looked
this
like
is
the
good.
inside of an octopus.
Yeah. But stringier.
Yeah.
Like
Good Sam landings.
Oh! Oh, Sam.
Also another triple full. Were we still at everyone?
That was a triple
Did
full.
Did Onder finish?
I think everybody did. Yeah.
I've already lost count. Too many
Did
triple
everyone?
fulls is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Sam's was really short.
At least they're not doing a wolf turn. I mean, I'd rather see a triple full than a
Ooh,
wolf
what if
turn.
they added wolf turns to the men's floor code? just
God.
for trolling reasons. Just like, we're going to start doing wolf turns, and maybe we'll do a side semi again.
I mean, even though, he had a couple hops, but his form in the air is so nice.
Mm-hmm. There's just that littlest, like Simone Amanar cross of the feet, and that's it.
But that's the thing that, we concentrate on, his inconsistency, but I feel like we should mention, damn, his form. He did swipe his foot on the ground there, so he's going to get a deduction for that. But he has really nice form. I mean, he cowboyed his front, his double front. But let's be honest, only Ivana Hong doesn't.
Yeah.
If Kenzo
They're more
did it,
forgiving of that in men's gymnastics,
they
too.
are, which is another problem with the code.
But aren't you in favor of the landing position of men's gymnastics?
No.
The safe legs
So,
apart.
they're
shoulder
doing
width?
the side by side finally.
Yeah.
So
Where was this the rest of
the
the
whole rest of the
Yeah.
time? Because competition, and this is a competition, and we want to know who's going to win and who's in which place.
14-2-3-3 for Sam in fourth
So
place.
Sam's out.
Put him out with the trash. Get rid of him.
He's a beautiful gymnast. We appreciate his gymnastics, like we just said.
Yeah, it was
Out of
good.
the
Like
medals.
getting into the floor final was an unexpected thing. I didn't.
Yeah,
pick
I didn't think he was
that.
getting the floor final either. Okay.
Kazuma Kaya for Japan.
It's so hard not to talk about Japan and their amazing hair. And
We did a
cheekbones.
little bit with
We
Kohei
did.
and Mai and their
That's
transfer of magical
Yeah, that's
haircut,
right, yeah.
and that's how it happens. Another Kazuma Kaya is another person I wouldn't have if I were picking the 8 finalists.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he was gonna
before
make
the
it.
floor final. I wouldn't have listed him in my group. So
Yeah.
we talked about Pommel Horse being the one where it was all the weird finalists, but Floor had some weird finalists too. Did not cowboy
Didn't
that
cowboy.
double front half out. Did land it very short. Maybe he should have cowboyed, but I appreciate the effort.
Double front pike. I'm all for a landing should be shoulder width apart. So that's correct. But in the air, yeah, this routine, his knees the whole time and everything are bent. And yeah, we can't have that.
Close up of the toes during the press
During the
handstand.
routine.
A little was that an intentional reverse worm out of that?
Yeah,
Japanese
that's
handstand?
a chest roll.
Yeah, it's a reverse worm though. It looked a
Yes.
little dumpy. I'm just gonna say, it looks a
Well,
little
it wasn't
dumpy.
a full turn to prone like
Yeah.
Mr.
So yeah,
Turkai.
exactly. My point.
And that was just a complete poop of a
Sorry,
stag
Kazuma
jump.
Kaya, we've used the words dumpy and poop to describe your
You
perfectly
are a great-
acceptable floor routine.
you are a great
Another
gymnast.
triple full.
Because that's how you finish.
I assume this will be in the Ahmet Onder category of scores.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's
It's not
going
going to be up there with the medalists, but he made it into the final.
Yeah. I mean, it's just everybody, there's exactly 2 people who do a real stag jump in men's gymnastics, and one of them's not competing anymore, John Orozco, and then...
There are more. I don't know who you're thinking of because
British.
I feel like some people do.
like all the British men's team does it.
Sure, yeah.
But
Russians as his non-tumbling.
That looks so painful.
He does. I think he agrees with you.
A close-up of his face that no one asked for.
This is an important
gymnastics.
Because we want a super slow motion replay of you breathing.
Triple full.
That's important to me.
I do like the round position of the Japanese men have a really distinct landing position where they really round out. Mm-hmm. It seems to really help with I don't know biomechanically how I feel about it, but I like that they're rounding. It helps them stick.
I think everyone should just, no matter what your event you're doing or which competition, you should just be able to get down and like high five Kenzo afterward.
Yes.
It just makes everyone feel better.
It would make you feel better. It is, basically.
He should be like the therapy puppy of competitions where if you fell, you
get to go see him.
It's not like there are puppies running wild around the arena, because I might have problems with that. Yes. But you just like get to go see Kenzo for a second and you're like, oh, it's going to be okay.
Now, my choice for gold on floor is Nikita Nagorny. And people have asked why I said that his YouTube was scandalous.
Why did you say that his YouTube was scandalous?
Well, he has some YouTubes where he just walks up to women and then and he'll talk to them, but he focuses the camera just on their chests and not on their faces while he's talking to them, and I find that extremely offensive and disgusting. So I don't watch his YouTube, but he does put some gymnastic stuff on there that's interesting, and maybe he doesn't do that anymore. So here he goes. Triple back. It's coming up. 1, 2, 3. Shut the front door. It didn't even look like a triple back because he landed so high. He's already so red because it's the hardest skill ever.
He is immediately purple.
Oh, and then double front to double full to double front because he's Nikita Nagorny and he can do all the skills. Double with his knees together.
And also stuck.
Didn't go into first position. His head is still red from the triple full. He does his easy resting pass, which is
his triple pass.
Bounce.
But he also stuck. Now he does his easy open full inside pass.
Full inside, down the side, because that was a lovely arched Shushanova to a split. A nice deep handstand.
I thought you were saying a nice deep pants. Deep pantsing.
No, deep handstand.
Which has happened on floor before.
Pants have fallen off.
Triple full.
Oh, bingo! Oh. Holy crap.
Nikita.
Oh, my God.
Nikita, you broke Jessica already, and it's only the first event of event finals.
He's never going to forgive himself for that. Oh, Lord.
Nikita.
Oh, my God. This is very upsetting, you guys. I'd better have a drink from my GymCastic sticker water bottle.
Two large lunges out of that triple fall.
Oh, my God.
The rest was literally
so
perfect. The rest was you should be the floor gold medalist perfect.
This is
triple
so
back.
High. Look, he drops out of it.
Yeah.
Standing, not squatting. Oh, my God. The fact that he stays red the whole rest of the time shows you how hard that is.
He's like a British man on rings. Just immediately purple.
It's like...
Have you ever seen Niall Wilson do rings?
Yes.
It's my favorite thing.
Oh, my God.
The like spectrum of colors he goes through during a rings routine.
It requires so much... And then what did he do? He just was he should have gone harder for this. He tried to stick it, I think, and he underwent for it. He should have pushed back. He just was going too slow. If he had taken off, had a little more momentum in his set, he could have rotated more.
Kenzo has a juice box, Jessica.
Listen.
I know.
Oh, he's in fourth with Sam? What? That's not right. That routine was
out of the medals.
Way better than Sam's. Totally
he got a higher score than Sam. He got multiple tenths higher than Sam.
Okay, good. Thank God. Well,
he replaced Sam in fourth place.
Okay, good. Okay, but only by 3 tenths?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with that.
Well, that was probably, he probably lost 6 tenths on that final pass.
This is Yulo from the Philippines.
Yes, our favorite new senior, which we don't usually get on the men's side, talking about like, he's a brand new senior breaking onto the scene.
And he's also very exciting because... he's shorter than Lauren Hopkins, if you can imagine. So he's a very tiny, tiny person.
Yes.
We don't often find people shorter than Lauren Hopkins. in the real world or in gymnastics. This is a huge deal for the Philippines right here. Oh,
double front pike, half out.
Just running into it. I don't need any front handsprings.
It's what happened. That's the benefit of being Yulo sized.
Oh,
ooh, a little under twisted on that second pass.
He reminds me of Jorge of Guatemala. Insanely fast twisting. My
Super
God,
twisting. That's why I was saying he was a hummingbird.
Yes, he is like a hummingbird.
Because he can just get all those twists around.
Holy mother of sticks. Right. Oh, and look at that. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to do a little half turn. That was like an Anodi Shushanova right there, I'm going to call it. But he did it so casually.
Yeah.
For such a casual, I liked his attitude into the, as you like to call it, reverse worm.
It is. I don't like this. I don't
love
like
it.
this out of
I mean,
handstand.
you could just worm out of it backwards and into it. God, I can't. His twisting is so fast. Looking at the time.
Yeah.
Definitely
have we ever seen a floor
deduction.
competition where more people we see them look at the time? Stuck triple full.
Oh my God. He took 2 little steps right there. Then, Kenzo's so happy for him. Stop it. Oh my God, that's the best. Look at Kenzo. Is like more happy than anything. Oh my God, until a lion gave him a. Oh, this is the best. Go to Kenzo.
That's all just. See, I told you. It's the show within the show.
Yes.
It's people going to Kenzo.
Kenzo's
they cut away.
So
They cut
for
away
him.
from your Kenzo moment.
I mean, Kenzo was so happy
for a
him. He was
replay.
red.
Look at that pike shape that he maintained that whole time.
That was a beautiful pike double front half. Beautiful. Rise Gawang, that's how it's supposed to look on vault, by the way. You're not supposed to ride horses.
So is that downgrade under twisting on that second pass, or is that just deduction under twisting? Because I feel like
I think the quarter is where the deduction, where.
Yeah, I feel like he was a quarter short.
Yeah, I think they're going to give it to him within the quarter.
But yes, legs together and then just.
Kenzo's like, oh my God.
Oh, Kenzo won the gold medal. The gold medal
Kenzo
called Yulo hit his
yeah.
routine.
Oh, I just love Kenzo so much. Is he the best person ever? Oh.
Yulo score up the
9. Oh, Kenzo looks at him. He's so
he's
happy
in the second
for
place
him.
as the Hogwarts house meter, house points meter shows us that Yulo is into second.
The house points meter is all. Oh, look at them! Oh, and look how tiny he is compared to Kenzo.
I know.
His chest.
He makes Kenzo look like a giant.
Oh my God! I'm so excited. Oh my God! So, how many people are left? Is he gonna get a medal for sure? He's gonna get a medal.
One person left.
Sure. Oh my God, he's going to be the biggest star in the Philippines ever. There's going to be parades. He's going to have a ministerial position in the government. I'm not even kidding you guys. Seriously, that's what's going to happen because this is such a huge deal in the Philippines. Oh my God. But will it be silver or bronze? Delaloyan will tell us.
Time will tell. And our
go.
New all-around champion. Not as difficult.
All right. Maybe he likes to get out of the way first.
Mm-hmm. Stuck a front double pike.
That was beautiful, though. Legs were together, toes pointed.
Mm-hmm.
Double. Little hoppy poo, but very nice form in the air. This is the thing about him.
Yeah.
He has really nice form.
Just little things on little landings.
I'm going to say he's getting bronze. I'm going to say this is a bronze. Oh, that was so nice, though. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just my heartstrings saying
Your Kenzo
silver.
Yulo heartstrings.
I mean,
what about that stag?
God, that stag jump was perfect. Rusher for the gold.
Now someone looks like someone's not getting bronze anymore. Looks like someone getting gold. Little short on that triple fall.
He was very Japanese in his landing position there to hold on to that counterweight. I don't know. The stag jump might put him over the edge because it is a real stag jump.
He gets added to your list of
He
the
does.
men who can do stags.
Oh my God. I am so proud of him for doing a real stag jump. That is integrity in your gymnastics. That's caring.
Integrity in
It's
your
in
it's
here.
in here.
It's in your heart.
It's in your esophagus. That is the most important thing.
Exactly.
Esophagus integrity in your gymnastics.
I mean, I think that overall his form was actually, but it was his form overall better? But is his D lower?
His D is much lower than Kenzo's. So he has to make it up on execution. And that will help. That stuck front double pike.
Damn, look at his form. He is not even crossing his feet.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It might come down to the stag jump.
That should be the tie break.
It
Because
should
there's
be.
been so much discussion of tie
Did
breaks.
you do like a
just,
blah, I'm just trying to get to the
You
corner.
should have to do like a
Stag jump
everyone
off.
goes to floor, they'll clear the arena, and they'll do a stag off in the middle of the floor, and then that's the tie break.
Kenzo's like, oh, I saw that stag jump. I should have done a real stag jump when I did my stag jump. Oh, my God. Oh.
Kenzo isn't quite as happy about this routine as he
No,
was about
he's
Yulo's
not.
routine.
He's like, oh, crap.
He's like, oh, I see.
Oh, I don't
This
know.
happened.
Who would you... I mean,
Waiting for the score.
I would let them tie. I would have them tie. Because form versus D, for me, it's a
Well,
tie.
but then it would go to the execution.
But I believe in ties. I'm ignoring the actual rules of the
Oh,
FIG.
okay.
I don't care about that nonsense.
Okay. Who else is tying? Does Yulo get to tie with them too?
No.
Ooh,
But
harsh.
oh shit.
Dalaloyan by a third of a tenth ahead of Kenzo.
Wow.
A stag jump, basically.
A stag. It came
it
down
came
to a
down
stag
to a stag
jump.
jump.
Oh,
I agree. Facial expression.
pain. We feel the pain. I can't. I'm not upset about that.
No, I'm not upset about it either.
No.
I think the difference in execution between those two scores for Dalaloyan and Kenzo is surprisingly wide.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think Kenzo was a messy routine, but I'm not like, I don't think it's controversial, or I'm not burning down the arena about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yulo Moldauer finishes fourth, ended up super close to a medal, but a testament to his execution, which was the highest score of this entire final.
Right. And Ahmet Andre with his beautiful full twisting Shushanova.
Gets his own
really-
scoreboard page because
Right,
they were only
because
ready
he's
for
the
8,
ninth.
and we had a tie into the final, so there were 9 people in the men's floor
Which is
final.
awesome. There should always be ties. All right. So we are now going to watch the women's vault final.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to put this up. We're also going to do a mini podcast today. Well, they've been pretty long. They're not really minis. They're like 45 minutes. So
They're mini for us.
you can
compared
find
to 2
those
hours.
on gymcastic.com or anywhere that you watch your gymnastics. And don't forget that if you're a Club Gym Nerd member, you can get lots of goodies to support us at gymcastic.com. Okay, we'll see you at the women's floor final. And thank you to Tumble Track!
Women's vault.
Vault final. And thank you to Tumble Track for sponsoring us and Club Gym Nerd members.